Hey guys, this is William with another video for Play-agricola.com's YouTube channel and twitch.tv/play_agricola. I'm playing an EIK WM France deck G456 game. G456 game with touldin, Midilolbusim, and a joshy. Alright, let's take a look at this first pack. Let's read building planner, stable, fences, wood room. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. I think you could definitely build around this card pretty nicely. What else? Pasteurization expert's pretty good. Tutor's pretty good. The card I'm getting back is not going to be that good, so I think I won't take tutor. I think I'll just go with building planner here. Try to build around this card a little bit. Yeah, woodcarver seems pretty nice with building planner. I kind of wish I'd taken a renovation card because I see business tutor, I see groom, I see animal renovator. Tons of reasons to reno. But yeah, woodcarver looks pretty good here. It's gonna make all this stuff pretty cheap. If someone's watching, could you let me know if the stream quality is okay? Because I was having issues before. And there's Silo Girl. Wow. Well, I'm not too crazy about this pack, so maybe I could take Silo Girl myself. Otherwise, I could take Rancher, and Rancher giving me consistent wood would help the building planner for sure. Otherwise, I hate draft Silo Girl, I think. Well, Stone Curator is playable too. I don't know. I'm afraid of passing Silo Girl, like business tutor and everything. That's just gonna be such a monster. Although they could get Stone Curator too. I think I'm just gonna hate draft Silo Girl here, because that is gonna be really, really strong. This pick, I like Casino Manager here. I already have pretty good incentive to build some stables and some wood rooms, you know. Empty plowed fields. This is kind of cool, and it works okay with the Rancher. And Master Tanner's not bad, but yeah, I think this is a Casino Manager setup, it looks like. Wow, nobody took Master Renovator, eh? With all those cards that went around. Well, I'll take it. I will take it. Let's take a look at the stream preview. Yeah, it looks okay. Alright, good. Good. Well, there's a chance that, like, Business Tutor comes back. And if it does, then I should go for a Reno game and not play Casino Manager myself. I'm honestly amazed that Master Renovator came all the way around. I guess people knew that Casino Manager was in play, so maybe Casino Manager being in play scared them off of the Master Renovator. And certainly my first pick building planner does not work with Master Renovator very well. But we'll see if we can make this work. Oh, I wanted to say, if you guys are keen for more content, we've got a bit of a streaming community building up, which I've been pretty pleased with. There have been lots of other great streamers. Montu's been streaming. I think he's twitch.tv/gamermontu. Doe Academy's been streaming. After I streamed, I hosted Doe Academy last night, and he did an awesome game. Twitch.tv/Doe Academy. I'll put some links in the description below. But yeah, if you're eager for more Agricola content, I don't know if those guys are uploading to YouTube, but they're certainly streaming on Twitch, so you can definitely go watch their VODs even if you're not watching live. But yeah, give those guys a follow. Who else? Sanswall. I think twitch.tv/Sanswall. I don't know if he streamed for a couple days, but I think he was planning to stream more. Of course, Lumen. Lumen is awesome. Twitch.tv/Lumen_S. Doesn't just do Agricola. He does a couple different board games. He's just a really excellent board gamer in general. And who am I forgetting? I guess Alexandria was streaming at twitch.tv/AlexRemy 5446 or something, but she hasn't streamed in a little while. I haven't seen her on the site, so I don't know if she's doing other stuff right now. Wow, Business Tutor came back. So yeah, how do I not take Business Tutor with Master Renovator and Silo Girl? Looks pretty good. Yep. I like Plowman. I could still do Plowman, Building Planner, Woodcarver. But since I have control over the Casino Manager and I can decide that it doesn't come out, I think we could do Business Tutor here. Business Tutor with Silo Girl just looks really, really good. Yeah. Looks quite strong. Don't love passing Businessman, but don't really have a choice here. This pick, So what occupations am I going to play with Business Tutor? Probably one is Silo Girl. The other could be Drawing Genius. It's unlikely that Tinsmith or Net Fisherman will be worth anything at that point in the game. Net Fisherman's fine. Like, I like going on Reedstone Food, but I don't know. I'm not that jazzed for it. Drawing Genius might be worth something. Like, if I want to go on Plow Sow round 12, Family Growth round 13, like, that might be worth something. So we could take Drawing Genius here. It might get me actions, whereas the other cards I think are unlikely to get me any actions. So okay. So Business Tutor lets me play 2 occupations when I so the next combo with Master Reno Business Tutor is the major improvement actions I lose for renovating with Master Renovator I gain back with Business Tutor. Pretty sure Business Tutor was designed explicitly with Master Renovator in mind. Seems to me that is likely the case. So I can do something like Wishing Fountain and then go all in to get the Wishing Fountain and then get the well as well, or something like that. I also could take a card like Negotiation, build the 2 clay fireplace, and then Business Tutor would play Negotiation and then turn it into the well or something like that. Machete. I mean, Machete makes a crop plan pretty much all on its own. However, I don't really know if I need Machete in this game, because Silo Girl is going to get me, 3 grain, 2 vegetable. Like, that's pretty good. I could take Storybooks, but I don't know how many times I'm going to Family Growth. I might only Family Growth twice. Ideally I would like to Family Growth more than that, but it might only be twice. So I'm thinking about taking Hayrake here, because getting lots of plow and field actions seems like it could be pretty important for me. I could do Storybooks. I think it's between Storybooks and Hayrake, and I haven't seen any other plows, so I think I'm going to take Hayrake here. Well, and then after taking Hayrake, I immediately see Large Sun Hat, which is pretty nice. Bookmark's pretty good. Rotterdam Plow, although it'll probably come back. Half Timbered House. There are a couple pretty decent cards in here. I could take ox goad and then just sit on the one cattle space. Could take large sun hat, get a couple extra plows. Thing is, if I really want to read stone food, so doing actions that are plow mean that usually it's just wood that's available at the end, which is not great. Don't love that. I think I like taking bookmark here. If I can round one woodcarver into start player bookmark, that's a pretty great start for me. Bookmark can then play master renovator or business tutor, both of which would be fine. Yeah. Oh, this is an excellent brushwood roof game. And the reason for that is woodcarver can save me on oh no. Oh no. An improvement, a room of a wooden hut, a stable, or a fence. So it actually can't save me on the renovation. But I could take brushwood roof anyways, just because I think I might. It might be easier for me to get wood than reed. I thought woodcarver worked with renovations, but I guess not. It works with building clay and stone rooms if you're using reed for that, but not for the renovation cost. Oak cask, bonfire, amusement park. I like crop rotation field fine. Oak cask is pretty good. Yeah, and I might. I guess I would be pretty happy to start player a couple times in stage 1 to get reedstone food actions. I do like taking bonfire just because it really gives me a nice option of going for those sheep. And any of the wood miners, I don't mind playing with woodcarver because they're free, so kind of like taking them. Oak cask or bonfire? Let's go oak cask. I think bonfire is pretty good, but I don't know. Alright, well, scrapyard plow is pretty good, and scrapyard plow with hay rake, I can get all my plows done at the end of the game. Card like chicken coop, of course, is cheaper with woodcarver. Sofa, I'm probably doing a 3-room house, so I'm going to try to build a wood room and grow and then immediately reno as quickly as possible. I think, though, a card like stone exchange might be really good. Turning 1 wood into 2 stone might be really excellent for my renovation with business tutor. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Sofa is 2 points, but stone exchange might do just exactly what I need it to do. I think scrapyard plow is pretty good as well. I could have definitely taken it. Wishing fountain. I mean, I could do this and then rebuy the well, because I have 2 improvement actions at once with business tutor. What are the odds I have enough stone to do that, though? Not too likely. And honestly, I would probably, rather than playing Wishing Fountain, I would probably rather play like Basket Maker's Workshop or Pottery, something that gives me more consistent food, because my feeding will be tight if I'm putting a lot of effort into renovating. So maybe we just take Machete here. Machete is quite good. I'm actually really surprised to see that it's come all the way around. So, and then this pick, I think I like Rotterdam Plow here. With Hay Rake, I no longer really care about getting on start player. If I take Rotterdam Plow, I'll be happy just going on my Plow 1 field space. I only need 3 plow actions in total to fill up my farm. And I'll take Brushwood Roof here. That's fine. I could Threshing Board. Threshing Board for the bake could possibly be relevant if I want to, say, build a clay oven to support my silo grill plus machete. I could do that. Brushwood Roof. Feels like, you know what? I actually don't really like brushwood roof all that much. It is easier to get wood than reed, that's for sure. Maybe I can take brushwood roof. The thing is, I already have a couple miners that I'm happy playing early. Threshing board, you know what? Threshing board might do some work. I think we can take threshing board here. I normally like a card like brushwood roof, but maybe not in this game. So I could still play building planner just to build the fences and the stable, and I could do that if I think that I'm not going to trigger woodcarver otherwise, because like the stable would be free and the fences would be 2 wood for 4 fences, which is good. But I think I'm probably okay with just focusing on getting my silo. Like, I probably won't be able to afford the action. I probably just need to focus on Silo Girl, Master Renovator, Business Tutor. Yeah. First pick hay rake, I'm not super jazzed about, but anyways. So we're hoping to be second and have a cheap occupation come, and because Midilol takes Reedstone food. But I mean, we get third is fine. We get Reedstone food or occupation. Both are fine. So that's a fine start. So I'll play woodcarver into oak cask, I think. I could start player bookmark, but I don't really need the occupation to come out in round 4. So Field Watchman, it's a card that you guys should all be pretty familiar with. Very powerful, very powerful. I need to reorganize the farms here, get them in the order I like them, matching the order up on the board here. Oh, touldin's got start player clay roof with Field Watchman. That sucks. Here's my wood carver. Saves me some stuff. And then touldin plays clay roof. So that's kind of random. I wonder if he took some card that gives him clay whenever he uses a grain space. Because that's normally what I would expect if I saw that play there. Do I want to play an free improvement here or just take 2 wood? Do I need the wood for anything? No, I guess I need it for my own room. Okay, yeah, I can 2 wood. Major minor oak cask here is pretty weak. Not a great move. Yeah, touldin Field Watchman into clay roof is pretty weird. We'll see what he does with his second move. He might play occupation, that card that gives 2 clay whenever you go on the grain space. No, he's playing Sycophant. Okay. Well, I guess he's gonna get some food now. We're happy to take Reedstone food anytime we have the opportunity. We want the stone, obviously, for our renovation. We want to get a good clay action, so we like 4 clay in round 3. We like Reedstone food. We like continuing to take wood. If occupation comes back here, I could play an occupation. Yeah, like the thing is, Sycophant is only going to be worth like 2 food in stage 1. So is it worth doing a start player action just to get your Sycophant out? I'm skeptical about that one. Midilol plays start player landing net. Means Midilol is going to go on Reedstone Food next round. So I don't want to take wood. I want 4 wood to come to me next round. So I'll play an occupation here. And I don't love revealing it this early, but I'll play Master Renovator here. Oh, maybe I'll play Business Tutor. I think either card pretty much telegraphs my play, so I think doing either is fine. There's a much stricter timing on Master Renovator than on Business Tutor, so yeah, Reedstone Food. So I can take 3 wood to be ready to build a wood room, and then 4 clay should come back. Joshy finally gets to play Tutor. Pretty late Tutor. Wish I had taken Tutor ahead of Building Planner. But it left me open, which I appreciate. Touldin's got Rancher. Alright, that's nice. That's very nice. So his second action will be to take a grain. Midilol might build the fireplace here. No, he goes for 3 wood. Okay. We'll take 4 clay then. Touldin's going to get food from his sycophant. And then he can eat after he's sown if he really needs to. Midilol and Joshy don't need the food. So I think I have a pretty good chance of getting a 4 food action next round. I think we can take 4 clay here. It's 3 clay for a renovation plus a clay for, stone exchange or an major improvement or whatever. And Joshy takes 3 food, which I was not expecting. Okay. So I probably have to first action take 4 food next round. I also need to get my bookmark out at some point. So round 4 is kind of the last round I can play bookmark in. Because really after that it's not really worth much. So first action 4 food into start player bookmark maybe. Yeah, I would like to be able to take 4 wood, but don't see how I can justify doing that. Not when there's other stuff available. Touldin plays real estate agent. So there's so it means he's not going to get his grain sown, which I think is a little bit of a misplay on his part. Because if he takes grain one more time, he's going to have to eat. I guess he'll still have 2 grain in his supply, which is fine. 2 grain is not a bad number at all. Yeah, I'll play my start player bookmark here. I mean, what Touldin has done is he's generated a lot of value over the course of the game. Rancher, real estate agent, expects both of those will give him a lot of stuff. Which is probably true. Okay, so here is my bookmark. So I'm going to play Master Renovator with bookmark, of course. And then Business Tutor will play Silo Girl and Drawing Genius. So what do I do here? 3 read or Reedstone Food? Probably 3 read, I guess. Since nobody else wants 3 read, apparently. Yeah, Midilol would take 3 read if I give it to him. Reedstone food is never coming back, but like 5 clay might, and then I could maybe go for the pottery. Yeah. That seems okay. So I'll second action build a room if I have the option to. Want to trigger my woodcarver as often as I can. If I want to play my building planner, it has to come out this round, but I mean, I'm not getting the wood room, so it doesn't really seem worth it. Also, oak cask didn't come out in stage 1, so that hurts its value quite a bit. I mean, it's going to be pretty cheap and easy to play with woodcarver, so it might still be worthwhile, but certainly its value goes down when that happens. Touldin takes 5 clay. Okay, I would have guessed maybe 3 wood, but you know what? Was clay supports in this draft? Did I pass clay supports? Touldin might be going for clay supports with his clay roof. I could play an improvement here. Like, nobody has access to that first sheep grab yet, aside from the aside from doing start player and playing whatever, that card that lets you eat animals for 1 wood. Bonfire. The only thing I have to be afraid of is Bonfire, which if Joshy has Bonfire would be annoying. And I guess if Joshy start players here, then these 2 guys might play Bonfire, but how? They'd have to do it on Reno. And Touldin's the only person who can play on Reno, and Touldin wants to play as clay supports anyways, I think, so. Scrapyard Plow. Yeah, maybe I should have taken that card. Toss Building Planner, toss Casino Manager, toss Oak Cask, that kind of thing. But, I mean, I got Rotterdam Plow back, so that seems pretty good for me. Then Midilol plays Overachiever. I like this card quite a bit. Makes it great for him to build a well with family growth. And he loves going on Reedstone food anyways, so. Alright, I want to take my sheep and build a room. Touldin will take 6 wood here. That sucks. So I have to first action build a room if I want to jump him. Well, not really jump him, but yeah, first action build a room. It's not great, but it could be worse. Unless, of course, Midilol gets a way to take the animals, but no, he's not. Okay. Alright, so this is fine, actually. Build a wood room. Save wood with woodcarver. So winter deadwood for a point, and then crop rotation field for Midilol. Joshy plays child psychologist. Excellent first pick. So he was happy to see the tutor afterwards. So obviously he can play all of his occupations quite easily. I do wonder about Scrapyard Plow when you want to play 7 occupations. And also his feeding is not great. He needs some sort of feeding engine. Certainly he'll probably have access to 4 food fishing next round, which goes a long way to helping alleviate that, but for the round 9 harvest it might be dicey. Depending on what miners he took, of course. Maybe he took some great miners that'll help him feed really easily. So just got 4 sheep. I keep 1, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 food. And then I'll also play my occupation, Wrap Master Renovator. So at the end of this work phase, I get to reno for 2 clay, 1 reed, and then play 2 improvements. So like stone exchange in the well, for example, would be pretty good. Whoops. Go away. Here's the well. So I don't get the well, but I could go for pottery, basket maker's workshop. I could cooking hearth upgrade. Both of those would be fine. So here's Storybook. Storybooks is a nice card. So I could start player here. I don't actually need to because I stable block fine. So if touldin does want a first action, go for fresh dirt worker for Joshy. If touldin does want a first action, start player. I stable block him fine with my wood carver, especially after taking wood. Yeah, and nobody else can build a room right now. So taking 6 wood here seems great. Seems great. And then I can look at maybe stone exchange and then building the joinery, for example. That would be pretty good. And if Reedstone Food could come back, like if touldin doesn't build a room, then Reedstone Food coming back would be awesome. So, looks good. Looks really good. Joshy takes the food, as we expected. So let's see what touldin does here. Might build 2 rooms. Might so. Might take wood. He does build the rooms. Okay. Well, you know what? If he start players, he would have to eat a raw grain again. Yeah, I guess he still has real estate agent. So I do need to start player here. Don't love doing it, but I think I need to. So we'll go ahead and play Stone Exchange. Saving a wood. Unfortunately, wood carver is once per round. It's not once per action. So I can play like oak cask and joinery. I can't play pottery. I can't play basket maker's workshop. Can't play clay oven. I can't play stone oven. I could fireplace upgrade. So I could fireplace upgrade to a cooking hearth and then build the joinery. That would be okay. It's not great, but that would be okay. Yeah, I really would have liked to be able to play pottery or basket maker's workshop here, but I took wood instead of taking clay or reeds, so that's kind of what I set myself up for. I didn't really give myself many alternatives. Here's my stone exchange. There's going to be great wood actions again next round. There were great wood actions this round, and there are going to be great wood actions again next round. This is what happens when everybody's like focused on their own, doing their own thing, kind of. So I renovate to clay for 2 clay and a reed. Two imps. So I'll play Cooking Hearth upgrade. And then I'll play Joinery. And feed 4. Yeah. Oak Cask doesn't need to get played. I can just play Rotterdam Plow on Family Growth next round. Yeah, that looks fine. And I don't need to eat for the joinery because I have a cooking hearth already as well. And I have a sheep in my supply, so I'm like in a pretty good spot already for my feeding. So we'll Family Growth here. Rotterdam Plow for 1 wood. Joshy's got Businessman. There's my Rotterdam Plow, and then on Family Growth he plays Businessman. Okay. Yeah, stuff's gonna go pretty quick. Clay is actually in fairly high demand here. One food to play 2 occupations. Alright, so I do have to pay for the ox. I need to remember that. So Businessman, and then start player Diamond Mine for touldin. Having to pass on 5 wood, but hey, he's got plenty of wood coming in from his rancher. He doesn't mind so much. Could Reedstone Food here. I could take 4 clay. Reedstone, I kind of need to pick up stone at some point for my master renovator. Reedstone Food seems like an okay time to do that. Oh, you know what? I put my plow in the wrong spot. I guess I could plow here and then those spots and then those spots. Usually with Rotterdam Plow you want to plow along the top row, which I'm not doing. I could take an animal, but there's going to be 2 boar next round. Reedstone Food. Is Reedstone Food really my best move here? I guess it secures my reno, and it gets me enough food so that I can do whatever I want for the rest of the time. Yeah. It's not great, but it's okay, I think. Touldin went for the stone. Wants to build a clay oven, I would assume. Maybe he's got some minor improvement oven that needs stone as well. So hopefully Midilol builds and pressures Family Growth. Ideally, that's what I'd like to see, because otherwise I think touldin kind of is in a really strong spot. But Midilol is doing well as well. Midilol is doing well. Got the well, got overachiever, ready to build another room. Feeding is fine with storybooks and fireplace. So we need to take wood aggressively. The number one thing we need for the rest of the game is wood. If I think I'm going to have more wood than my opponents, I could play Casino Manager. Casino Manager would get me 2 wood. I do save wood with Wood Carver. Drawing Genius might not really do much. It might play me like 1 card, whereas Casino Manager... Thing is, if I play Casino Manager and don't hit Family Growth even without room twice, then I've just given away points, in all likelihood. And there has been a ton of wood in this game. Yeah. Yeah, I think Silo Girl and Drawing Genius is fine. Touldin's gonna first action build the stone oven. Where is he? Oh, Diamond Mine. That's where he gets the extra stone from. Right. Right. Yeah, nice rancher play. I mean, Field Watchman is amazing. It's an amazing card. So, kind of to be expected somewhat. So I'll pick up 4 wood if it comes to me. 4 wood ahead of 2 boar. Midilol might first action take the 3 sheep, I'm guessing. And then he could come back and grab the boar as well. But if I get 4 wood, 3 wood because of that, I think I'm not too concerned. Yeah, you know what? He's got 4 wood, 4 food in his supply plus the cattle. Yeah, you might take the wood first move. So take wood, plow, and take wood and plow. That's really all I want to do. That's pretty much all I want to do for the rest of the game. Take wood and plow. I'm going to have plenty of animals, or plenty of crops from Silo Girl. I only need to sow once, basically, for max crop points. Like I sow in round 14, for example. Probably building the clay oven is worth something for me. So the problem is building the clay oven requires taking stone and clay. Now if I also am okay with building the pottery, that's fine doing that sequence, but they're not worth any. Those resources are not worth anything to me on their own. Like absolutely nothing. So I could start player here, but it guarantees touldin gets family growth in the next round, which I don't love doing. So maybe instead of taking 3 wood, I should take the boar. Problem is, the boar I think are going to come back. Maybe we plow here. Plow and then see if the 3 wood come back. Oh, touldin did family growth bonfire. So that's where the bonfire was. There was a chance that it came out. Ooh, I don't know about this by Joshy. I mean, it's nice to get... He needs his pottery out, but it's really good for touldin. It's really good for touldin. I don't know. Well, we don't want him to get 3 boar. We also don't want him to get 6 wood. So I have to do one of those actions, and I'm pretty sure Midilol will do the other. So whatever Midilol doesn't take, I will take. I could also fence here. I haven't spent any wood yet. So if I fence and think that 3 boar might come back to me, that could be a pretty good move. Yeah. Midilol might first action take the boar, but if he doesn't, I think fencing here could be pretty good. Like fence 7, saving 1. And I'll add a guest for my renovation. So renovate for 2 stone, 1 reed. Pay a food for Silo Girl and Drawing Genius. Man, too bad I didn't get Groom back. If I could play Groom here, that would be awesome. If I got Groom back, then Casino Manager might be playable. 4 food sheep to feed 6. And you know what? I'll eat a wood as well. Joshy's saying mill field over. Joshy's not paying attention to what's happening in the game, so I don't know why he's trying to police it, because every time it's been like, well, how did he do that? Oh, we used our occupation that we played. So here's Silo Girl. Silo Girl's like one of the best Stonehouse payoff cards, because, you know, getting multiple vegetable and multiple grain just makes your crop game so good. And then Drawing Genius. I don't know if I'm going to use it. Maybe once or twice, but probably not many times. What I could do with Drawing Genius is I could take 4 clay this round and then take 1 stone round 11. It's a very uncontested action, and it'll let me build the clay oven. So that doesn't seem like too bad of a move. So touldin Family Growth Farm name sign. Nice. And then Midilol is playing Start Player Dovecode, it looks like. Joshy is playing Occupation Greengrocer. The cards are coming fast and furious. I'll grab 3 boar here. Very nice. Very nice. I like taking the clay and then taking the stone to build the clay oven. I think it's actually going to be pretty good. Assuming Joshy does not build the clay oven himself, but it doesn't look like he wants to particularly badly. Yeah, he just spent all his clay on a cooking hearth, so assuming Midilol does not pick up 4 clay with this action, that looks good to me. And touldin takes it. Okay, so yeah, touldin wants the clay oven too, so that's fine. We can get 3 wood then. 3 wood and then plow a field. Plow 2 fields. Nope, 3 wood's gone, so we'll plow with this move. So we only really need 1 more plow action for the rest of the game, which is pretty nice. Yeah, I need point ceiling at this point. So getting family growth even without room is pretty important for me in this game. Maxing crops and getting lots of animal points. Those are all important for me to hit, important goals for me to hit. This game's been really quick, I have to say. Been quite a quick game. Is Midilol gonna first action take the 2 cattle? Am I okay with that? I would like the 2 cattle. I would like the 2 sheep. I would like both of those moves. I could take the cattle and play machete here. And then I can transition over to feeding with baking grain, like baking the 3 grain that I harvest off of machete. Yeah, there's kind of no reason for me to give up the 2 cattle action. Imp. Free. Play machete for free. So first action 4 wood for me. No. First action 3 wood. Yeah, I guess that was always likely to happen after I took the 1 cattle. Alright, joshy start playing start player with businessman. So yeah, this is where passing businessman really sucks, because I think touldin was already in a really good position, and I think joshy is helping to elevate that, which is unfortunate. But that's what happens. Just part of the game. So pretty sure Midilol is taking a boar here, because it triggers his pasteurization expert, and he gets nope, he's plowing. Okay. Well, I was thinking about plowing, but I guess not anymore. I'll sow, I guess. Sow, and then last action take a couple sheep. Or sow and last action fence. Yeah, I like the idea of last action fencing. Gives me space to hold three breeding pairs of animals. It triggers my wood carver, which I want to keep doing. Oh, and it gives a food to touldin as well. Oh man. Joshy. He's feeding touldin a lot. Yeah, I think touldin just wins. I don't know how any of us are beating that. Midilol needs a plow or some sort of plow help, which doesn't seem like he has. Um, Joshy. Joshy's gaining from his businessman play, but he's also helping touldin a lot off of it. Fence 4, save wood. Did not mean to go in capitals there. So we harvest and we machete something. Do we machete the vegetable? Machete the vegetable, I guess. Sure. No, machete G. So leave one vegetable on the farm or on the space. And then harvest those. And then I can feed a boar OV4, feed 6. So now whenever I go on So Bake Next, I have a bunch of grain that I'm ready to turn into 3 food each with my cooking hearth. So looks fine. So I will definitely start player hay rake and then family growth threshing board, so that when I plow with my third action round 13 I get to bake as well. Although I would like to sow. So the bake is not really worth that much. Yeah, I guess threshing board is not really worth anything on its own. I can play a free oak cask for 2 food. That's fine. I get 2 cattle or 2 boar here. I guess I don't really want the 2 boar, do I? Start player, yeah. Yep. There's my first pick, hay rake, which doesn't look like I will actually need. And Midilol gets the 2 boar back, which is nice. He needs the food. Touldin's not going to be able to hold all the different types of animals with that fence configuration. Gotta assume he's planning to go back later and grab some more. Well, I don't love the idea of passing 2 boar all the way back to touldin, but the wood action sucks, and I don't actually need the boar, really. I really just want to plow and then sow. So I hope Joshy takes the boar for the food. They're a good amount of food there. I mean, it's 3 food and 2 points, so that's got to be good. Yep. Well, if all the other players don't fence very well, then there is a chance that I can play Casino Manager. Like, if no one else is going to fence 15. And I mean, it's not even guaranteed that I will fence 15, but... I could take 2 wood here. I could sow 2, sow 3, bake 1. So then oak cast gets me to 7 food, which is perfect for this harvest. So I don't have to eat boar or anything. Yeah, looks fine. I would like to take wood as well. Midilol's got Stone Curator. Made it all the way around to him, eh? This card's undervalued. This card is definitely undervalued. Full family growth. And play a free oak cask. Saving a wood. What does Joshy have here? Playing another occupation. Football player. Okay. Well, I gotta say, looking at the quality of his occupations, I'm not feeling bad about passing tutor. Because, yeah. Playing all 7 occupations is gonna have certainly some diminishing returns. Now, when you have a card like Child Psychologist, it doesn't matter so much, but I mean, I didn't get a way to play occupations easily, so... it would not have been worth it for me, I don't think. Touldin takes stone, so he's ready to renovate to a stone house. Midilol's taking start player would be nice. But he might plow. He's not going to plow sow. What does he care about plow sow for? Also, how's he going to get to a stone house? Why did he play Stone Curator? It's 1 point right now. And if he doesn't get to a stone house, it was a 1 point action only. I don't know. I don't get it. I could plow sow here. Plow sow is a couple points. I could take 3 wood. I could take 2 sheep. Midilol likes the sheep. Yeah, you know what? Plowing is not really worth that much to me, is it? We'll take the sheep. And 3 wood is fine, but 3 wood is only worth... I think 3 wooded defense is only good if I fence next round and save a wood on my fence to get the 15th to cover the extra space. Like, taking wood and fencing would only be 2 points total, plus whatever extra space for the animals, but unless I get 2 sheep as well, then that's not really relevant. The fact that nobody's going for start player just shows how weird of a game this has been. This has been a really weird game. Also, okay, Casino Manager watch. If I hit Family Growth round 14, the only person who can beat me for Casino Manager is likely to be Joshy, because no one else, assuming that I fence 15. And the only way I fence 15 is if I 3 wood in defense, which is also definitely not guaranteed. I would also like sow bake. I would like family growth. Yeah, there are a couple moves that I like in the last round. I didn't really need machete in this game, which is like Silo Girl just gives you so many crops. Like I don't even need machete here, which is kind of crazy because machete is such a good card. So I assume this is Midilol renovating? No, start player. Okay, great. Yeah, so that means I can get So Bake with my first action next round if I want to. It also means that I can fence with my first action next round. Getting 6 wood would be way better than getting 3 wood here, because of course I have joinery in my hand. But getting the access to the fence action next round could end up being really, it could be my path to the highest points that I can get if I hit Casino Manager. So I think I probably don't mind giving the Casino Manager points to Joshy. I think it's touldin that I'm more competing with. So Ocas goes up 1 in the harvest and then open it for another 2 food. And then I breed everything. Yeah, touldin's got half timbered house. Yep, definitely my biggest opponent, and machete one of the green fields. So Midilol wants to reno. Wants to reno twice. Joshy also wants to reno. So that means I should get on fence, because I'm pretty sure Midilol will first action reno fence. So that means I can sow safely with my first action, or bake so or plow sow. I guess plow sow is just as good since I can eat a bunch of raw grain with machete. I'll have to count. Yeah, I don't actually need the bake action, I'm sure. And the other thing is if I don't get the fence action, then I'm going to have an extra boar that I can eat, so or an extra couple sheep that I can eat. Both of which would be fine for me. Yeah, touldin's had a nice game. Lots of points. Look at all the points on his improvements. Yikes. Yikes. So if I get fence, if I get sow, and I get family growth, then I can think about playing Casino Manager with my last move for what would likely be 3 points. Ooh, first action plow sow, interesting. So we played Stone Curator, it is not getting to stone, it looks like. Is sow bake worth a lot? I thought I was going to get plow sow. I could just family growth. Yeah, family growth is probably worth something. Family growth is the only way I enable Casino Manager, I guess. If I don't hit family growth, there's really no way to play it. Joshy plays Studmaster. So he gets 1 boar. That's disappointing. With Child Psychologist, you're really planning round 14 to get 1 of each type of animal there. I mean, So might come back. Joshy likes So a little bit, but he also could just take boar cattle first. Yeah, he might take cattle first to trigger his ox goad. Ooh, that's a gray well. Black and white well. Joshy went for the cattle, triggering his ox goad. Makes sense. Touldin goes for the 3-point move. Yep. So now's where I would guess that Midilol fences, but maybe he thinks he can take wood first. Because if he takes wood first, then of course that helps him go for Casino Manager. Yep. Beautiful. Okay, so now I can do So Bake because fence is safe, and then last action can be occupation, play Casino Manager. And then I can bake. I had 5. Whoops. So bake 3. Like, yeah. You know what? I may as well bake 4. So that's good. And then fence comes back, and then I can afford expensive occupation for Casino Manager, so that looks fine. Yeah, I'm 2 ahead of Joshy for Casino Manager, and I think he's the only person I'm seriously competing with because he's the only person that's going to have fence 15. The other 2, I'm 3 fences ahead of them, and I'm actually a family member ahead of them as well, so this might be a win. Yeah, it might be. I don't know. Touldin's got a lot of points. I don't have that many improvement points, which is hurting me, but I'll have better animal points. We'll have to see. Casino Manager will be a nice move, that's for sure. It'll be a really nice move. You have the same number of crop points. I have an unused space, but I have more pastures. He's got an extra stone room. I have more family members, though, which counteracts the stone room somewhat. But then he's got half-timbered house versus my Casino Manager. But then he's got farm name sign, clay roof. Yeah, it's going to be close. Yeah, I'm not worried about Midilol. Doesn't have enough covered spaces. And Joshy, don't think Joshy is beating Touldin. Not on his 3-room, 3-person house. Just not enough. Fence 4, save wood. So now I have room to breed both my boar and my sheep. So that's good. So I'll breed some more points here. Last action, Casino Manager. Looks good. Joshy plays Reno Amusement Park. I'm surprised he still had cards in hand, honestly. Touldin taking wood here. Is Touldin insuring against... Touldin could build 3 stables. So that would be 4... No, there's no way with only 8 fences that he can touch me. Yeah, there's no way. Because I have 1 more person than him and 7 more fences than him. Yeah, there's no way. He can't add fences to his farm with real estate agent. Yeah. Yeah, no, we're fine. Yeah, Joshy ends with 43. Pretty disappointing total, considering that he did, as much start player as he did. Feed 9, GG. So I have whatever I score plus 3. So it's not going to be great. It'll be okay. So 48. Not bad. Yeah, it looks like touldin. Is touldin winning? I expected touldin to be in a good spot. Touldin has 45 plus. He's got farm name sign, half timbered house. Yeah, so he wins. Definitely. Midilol only 35. Yep. And joshy only 43. Yep. That sucks. Well, that's what happens when you pass businessman. That the person, 2 spaces behind you benefits a lot. And I mean, he had field watchman. Field watchman, best card in this game, and it's not really close. So yeah. I need a lot more wood in this game to have a chance to beat touldin here. I need a lot more wood. I need like a couple wood for some wood for stables and some wood for points for joinery. Like if I had 2 stables here and then another 5 wood, then that's what it takes for me to go ahead of him. That's 4 points. But that's a lot of wood. That's 9 wood, which is like 3 actions. So yeah, game was okay. It was too bad that Midilol went so hard for the well. Like we would have liked to have built the well ourselves. The fact that we were forced into building the joinery off of our business tutor, that was not very good. And then touldin, of course, got to grow twice in a row, which was really good for him. He had a nice combo. I mean, he played it well. Sycophant, field watchman, rancher, real estate agent, very nice. And yeah. Yep. Did joshy count his tutor? Yeah, 6. Yeah. I don't have any other points here. Nope, definitely not. Yeah, well, I guess it's what happens when you first pick building planner and then it goes nowhere. My score is not bad. It's not bad. But yeah, not enough improvement points. Only hearth and joinery. Yeah, bookmark, Rotterdam plow, machete, hay rake. Oakcast, none of them have points on them. Alright. Well, that's going to be all for me. I don't think I'm playing another one today. Am I? What time is it? It's almost 3. No, you know what? I wasn't planning to stream last night, and I streamed last night. So I think that's going to be it for me for today. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Hope you've enjoyed this little video. It should auto-host Sanswal and Montu when I go offline. So if one of them's streaming, make sure you check them out. You can stick around and chat. And if you're watching this on YouTube, follow me on Twitch, and then you can watch live and make comments and ask questions and stuff. And yeah, otherwise, have a good day, and we'll see you next time. Bye.